let's answer the question, what does it mean to recast my mortgage? Hey, I'm Kristi. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode. Let's talk about recasting a mortgage. If you haven't heard this term before, it just came to you here recently and you're seeking some information, you've come to the right place. So I am assuming that you already have a conventional mortgage. It doesn't matter who your bank, lender, or loan servicer is. It is available to you should you have a large chunk of change to put down. So this is a really great strategy for somebody to use who is buying their next home, right? But they don't want it to be contingent upon the sale of their current home. And if you can qualify for carrying both home mortgage payments, both total housing payments, and you don't need the money out of the sale of this home for the down payment of that home, this is a really excellent strategy. Or let's just say you've had your mortgage for a few years, you've come across a windfall of money, you worked really hard, you had a great year, whatever the case is, and you've got a stack of cash and you want to put it against your home mortgage. If you just make an additional principal payment, that will shorten your term as far as when your loan will get paid off, but it will not change your monthly payment. So your principal and interest portion of your mortgage payment is, as long as it's a fixed interest rate, always going to be what it was based off of that original loan amount from the start. So if you recast your loan, what you have to do is you have to call your loan servicer, ask them what their policies and procedures are around that. Every single loan servicer has a little bit of a different path of getting you to that recast portion, but it really goes like this. You call them, they say, great, our minimum requirement is, whatever it is, $10,000 or whatever. So let's say you have 50 grand and you're gonna put it down against your loan balance. You call them, you let them know, they apply it specifically through the recast. Sometimes there's a small fee. I see $150, maybe $250. Not everybody charges. Sometimes there's no fee, so that's pretty cool. So what they're going to do is they're going to reduce your balance, and we're going to keep the same terms as far as the length of time left. So if you've been paying for, say, 5 years and you have 25 years left of your 30-year mortgage, it's not like you're starting all over like a refinance would, right? So the terms stay the same as far as your existing time to pay off. Your interest rate stays the same, but your principal and interest now gets knocked down because it's based off of your new loan balance. I don't know that there is a maximum amount of time to do that. I'm not quite sure how many people, at least not in my world, come across big windfalls of money throughout their lifetime and would want to put it all against their mortgage, but I presume you could do it a couple of times. But this is an excellent way that if you're locked into a really nice low interest rate and you don't want to incur the costs of doing a refinance, this is a great way of reducing the principal and interest payments by setting up a recast. So call your loan servicer and ask what their process is. There might be a small fee, no big deal. You'll save yourself a ton of money and interest over time by doing it this way. And I encourage you, if you can handle the principal and interest payments that you've been making, let's say this recast saves you $100 a month, put that $100 a month to additional principal reduction, and you'll even further reduce that payoff for your mortgage. That goes strictly to the principal and not to the interest, and helps you to pay off your mortgage that much faster. I love accelerated payoffs. That means the money stays in your pocket instead of going to the lender for finance charges. My goal is to make money simple, and I hope you found a lot of value in this video. Thanks for being here with me.